Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbil wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba. Honorable Professor, Associate Professor, University President, Deans, Director, distinguished participant, audience, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Surilawana Sulaiman from Halalan Tayyiban Research Center, University Islam Sultan Syarif Ali, Brunei Darussalam, participating in Social and Humanity Research Symposium, will be present my research entitled Halal Industry in Brunei Darussalam, Realities and Challenges. Before I proceed with my presentation, first and foremost, I would like to extend my appreciation to the Universitas Islam Bandung as an esteemed organizer of the 5th Bandung Annual International Conference 2022, Social and Humanities Research Symposium for the opportunity given. Here's the content. The demand for halal goods has grown as the Muslim population around the world has grown in size. In other words, one of the factors driving the expansion of the halal market is the region predominantly Muslim population. Muslims all over the world are constantly demanding halal products because they are required to consume halal by Islam. So the growing dominance of the Muslim population is a positive development for the halal market. Therefore, there are opportunities for Brunei to stabilize its economy by growing its halal industry. Since the halal market as a whole has expanded quickly, in recent years which worth $632 billion annually. The purpose of this research is to discuss the current state and prospect of the Brunei halal industry. It also looks into the factors that are driving the halal market rapid growth. Study ultimate goal is to address some of the issues and challenges faced by Brunei. Therefore, to achieve the study objective, a qualitative descriptive research method for analyzing secondary data was adopted. An extensive literature review, a library research, several different trustworthy websites, online journal publication, conference proceeding, and various institutional reports and publications were used to gather all secondary data. The argument for using this strategy is that the information obtained is more reliable, faster, and more efficient than primary data collection. Brunei's current prosperity cannot be taken for granted because the country's economy is heavily reliant on the oil and gas sector. Therefore, Brunei must improve and develop its halal industry to reduce reliance on oil and gas as well as achieve a dynamic and resilient economy. Brunei have been identified the halal industry as a development resources since in the 9th National Development Plan, as it is considered as critical to economy as it could contribute to the country income. The significance of halal industry in Brunei was highlighted through the establishment of Brunei Halal brand, which currently known as Brunei Halal Food. The Brunei Halal Food brand is one of the unique government projects established in 2009 to play a key role in the development of food industry and economic diversification by developing, marketing, and promoting Brunei Halal food products in Brunei and around the world. Aside from introducing the Brunei Halal Food brand, halal certification, halal logo, halal standard, and halal legislation all play an important role in the development of the halal industry. Thereby, according to Hadrian Shah, Aisha, Suzanawati, as well as Said, that one of the major constraints of the development of the halal industry, particularly for food services competing in the international market, is the lack of standardization efforts and halal certification. In Brunei, the halal certification performed solely by the officer of the Halal Food Control Division, starting from the application to the site auditing to certification and follow-up audit. While, as asserted by Wardana, Liano, and Aras, that by counting the number of halal certification holders can gauge the development of halal industry in the country. As pointed out by Noriati Haji Ibrahim, that since the mandatory application requirement was implemented in 2017, There has been a significant rise in the number of businesses in Brunei Darussalam that have received halal certification. Meanwhile, Wei Hin mentioned that it is undeniable that the development of SME contributes significantly to economic growth. Even Rahmi said that nations should embrace this industry as a new source of revenue in light of the global halal market trend. Therefore, during the Brunei Halal Showcase 2017, Honorable PN Datuk Singa Menteri Kolonel Retired Datuk Seri Dr. Haji Muhammad Yasmin bin Haji Omar, former Minister of Energy and Industry, recommended that local micro, small and medium enterprises to take advantage of this market trend. The factor driving the expansion of the halal market not only globally but also domestically is the rapid growth of the Muslim population worldwide. The growing Muslim population has created a new player in the halal industry. For instance, the supermarket My Outlet in Singapore, Nippon Express in Japan, the meat company Vanvet in Turkey, Willow Broad Farm in the United Kingdom, Halal Exotic Meats, Asada, Harness Shop in the United States. And in addition, to better serve Muslim customers, some multinational corporations, including Tesco, McDonald's, Carrefour, KFC, and Nestle, have all expanded their Muslim-friendly offering. In addition to sizable Muslim population, export also one of the driving factors. The individual in charge of overseeing Taiwan export of halal goods added that the export market could develop the country halal industry. Even the NSP encouraged Taiwan company to acquire the halal certification to make it easier for the halal certified product to penetrate the global market. Therefore, the local halal industry in Brunei may also export its goods, their product under the Brunei Halal Food brand, which has been one of the forces behind encompassing all halal industry product, particularly food. It is hoped that the Brunei Halal Food brand success will establish Brunei Darussalam as one of the world's top players in the sector. While the halal industry has a lot of potential, it also has a lot of challenges to overcome to grow. Despite government initiative to develop its halal industry, the country ranks low in the global Islamic economy indicator. Overall, Brunei has dropped out of the top 15 in the score rank from 10 in 2019 to not being listed in the top 15 in 2022. Unfortunately, Brunei was not ranked in the score rank of 2022. Malaysia remains in the lead among 83 nations with majority of Muslims in terms of global Islamic economies for many years. So when compared to the halal industry of other halal countries, Brunei halal industry appear major. As a conclusion, this study is important to the halal industry because the Brunei government is interested in developing the halal industry as part of its economic diversification plan. Brunei is still a long way from developing a halal industry. Therefore, Brunei must devise strategies to develop and sustain the country's halal industry in the long run. As a result, every stakeholder, including the government, industry player, and customer, plays an important role in facilitating development, which is a challenge for the industry. Even though the stakeholders are frequently competing for the same customer, collaboration and cooperation are critical to the long-term success of the halal industry. Thank you. That's all from me.